Get ready, Power Gamers. This is episode 9 of The Legends of Lyria. I'm DJ the DM.
I'm Emily, I play Wyndham.
I'm Lily, I play Lyria.
I'm Matt, I play Bojangles.
And I'm Taz, and I play Double T Tanya.
Oh yeah, and a quick recap of the session. Last time, our intrepid adventurers had arrived in Arcani, a mountain town that is a pair of twin peaks paired with Arcam. They did, in fact, get welcomed as dwarfkin, each of them getting a magical item, Wyndham getting a magical prosthetic arm, and so they were welcomed among the dwarves as one of their own, now free to come and go into the halls as they see fit. Now, they went to the market, they saw that there was a lot of barren stalls, and found out that one of the materials that the dwarves use, arcanite, in order to craft magic arms and armor, is an incredibly short supply. Now this is because it was mined in the main mountain of Arcam, which is currently been taken over by some sort of incredible many-eyed beast that could burrow through stone with simply a gaze. It drove all the dwarves out. Our party learned that there is a way to sneak over to the mountain of Arcam and theoretically pilfer some of this precious arcanite in order to outfit their ship, their many refugees that could be turned into a militia, to fight and take back their island. And so, having learned this, our intrepid adventurers made their way down, down, down through the dwarven halls, the mining district, and finally past the barrier of no man's land, where they began their journey into the Underdark. The first thing they encountered was a small group of goblins who seemed to be having some sort of standoffish interaction with a group of myconids, these small mushroom people, and they seem to have spores around them that constantly spew out of their little fungal bodies. One of the things that you noticed was that the goblins, when they did come into contact with those spores, they seemed to forget all about their aggression, and they seemed to walk right over to the myconids and sit right down with a big old smile. Now, you blew up both the goblins and the myconids with what I will say was truly an incredible shatter from our church cleric of eternal water using max damage. Once you get right here, it feels like you walked over a line of roped together hair, and it's as you're thinking, oh, that's not good, suddenly you feel yourself caked from above by this sort of fetid tar gunk that just spills from a bucket that seemed to be hanging from a rope. You're now coated in this disgusting, smelly, tar-like substance. You guys are able to smell him before you see him. Suddenly you hear a clicking as from somewhere that you can't quite see over here, flaming darts fly down this channel. Okay, you fire off a shot. You explode him. One shot to the shoulder still explodes his clavicle and his neck. He's dead before he hits the ground. Exploded. Absolutely dead. Well done. Yeah, you've shot a good 4 of them on this side, I think.
Yep. I run out, spin while I'm shooting, and at the end I yell, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, let's go."
As the floor suddenly gives way beneath you to a spike pit. Yikes, you find yourself falling as the ground suddenly gives way. You slam into these fetid, sharpened sticks and stones, apparently covered in some sort of mixture of tar and fecal matter. And you are stuck down there, a full 10 feet below the surface. Excellent. Now we are moving to Lyria. What do you do?
I'm gonna move over here.
Excellent.
And I want to cast Vicious Mockery on the goblin.
Excellent. Alright, you cast Vicious Mockery on the goblin. It has to roll to resist. What do you say?
Hey, dum-dum, your friends all died.
Even though the creature doesn't speak your language, it speaks the language of taunts and humiliation. The magic ripples over its body. It fails your save, and your magic takes root. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2 damage.
Ooh, nice! You see these small cuts begin forming over it as your purple magic radiates from your mouth, forming over its body. It cracks and quivers as it lets out a... It has disadvantage on anything it rolls. Well done. And now we move to Wyndham. What do you do?
I'm going to over here and cast. Oh gosh, what was it called? The Firebolt on the goblin.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your attack.
17.
Oh, 17 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, that's 9.
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. As it's sitting there shaking and quivering from the magic that is coursing over its skin, you unleash a druidic firebolt. It seems extra powerful with your new prosthetic arm. It's good to be able to channel magic with two hands again. It slams into its creaser's torso and pierces directly through it, burning a hole in its chest the size of 2 fists. It looks up at you confused and then falls over dead. You're out of combat now. And
Yeah,
you
you
see
did.
that, for the moment, it looks as though Bojangles is missing.
I have the
Somebody
torch.
throw me a rope.
I'll throw down my rope and help him climb up.
Okay.
Excellent, yeah. You throw down a rope, you help him climb up. Matt, go ahead and make for me one last dexterity saving throw.
23.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Look, fool me once, shame on me. A spike trap? Really? Goblins. You make your way out no problem. You don't take any more damage, and with the help of your friends, it's not a problem. You get up, and you feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. Go ahead and make for me a Constitution saving throw. Nice. Okay.
16.
With your 16, you can tell that those spikes were covered in some pretty nasty stuff. Probably just dung, fetid bile. They'd seem to just throw whatever rotted corpses that they can down there. A lesser man would have been affected by some poison damage, or maybe sickened. You're fine.
Oh, well, I'm glad I avoided that. I'm gonna light a torch and throw it down there.
Excellent. You light a torch, you throw it down the pit. It ignites. Whatever that tar substance was that was in this trap, it's at the bottom of that pit as well, and it seems extraordinarily flammable. If those goblins had had a turn to attack you while you were down there, you would have been in some real trouble.
How big is the spike trap? Like, can we just hop over it, or
Oh, yeah, it's only
like,
about 5 feet by 5
now?
feet.
do you guys want to go around it, or do you want to go over to this big thing over here?
We can go to the big thing. Why not?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
not much of a jumper.
let's go kill some goblins.
Ah, yes. Yeah, you make your way over there. You feel as though something has changed, but now that you see the area again, maybe it was just your nerves. Everything seems fine. It's exactly as you remember it.
Well, let's look for traps.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll.
I got a natural 1.
Oh no.
I'm going to use inspiration on that I got forever ago. From...
Crystal Gem 6.
Okay. Roll twice, but both times got 15. Well, thank you, Crystal Gem. Finally used it. I think you gave it to me like a long time ago.
Well, yeah,
But
like
it
something like
handy.
3-4 sessions ago or something. Well done. Excellent. So, instead of a natural 1, you get a 15. You look around and you realize, luckily there don't seem to be any new traps in the area, but you gather that the goblins heard what was going on, and they've since moved from where they were. God knows what that means, but it's something you take note of.
Okay, well, I guess let's move on forward.
All right.
right.
You guys begin making your way forward, and this is what you see. What do you do?
I guess come out here and try to see the rest of the cavern.
Once you get to about there, you've definitely got more of a field of view. You notice that off in the distance, there are 2 goblins, and you also notice that they can very likely see you. If they may not be able to see you, Matt, they can definitely see the rest of the party directly behind you. I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative again.
Do I have advantage since they can't see me?
I'm going to say that's not the case. I don't know
Okay.
that initiative gives you advantage on being
No,
unseen.
hitting them.
No, since I'm invisible.
Right. Well, you're not in this corridor because there is glowstone.
Okay. Well, that's a 13 and a 19 to hit.
We're looking for initiative. So, oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
when
You
you-
have your Gloomstalker thing, your ambuscade. All right.
Yep.
Gotcha. So you fire off. The 13 misses. However, the 19 hits.
Okay. That's 16 damage to this guy back here.
Woo! Yeah, you explode him. Absolutely devastating.
Alright. And that's an initiative of 20.
Nice. Wow, that's really good. Okay, it looks like the goblins have, let's see, 18 plus 2. Oh, it looks like we tied. Matt, your dexterity is plus 6, though, so you get to go first. It looks like the initiative is going to go... Oh, I was wrong. It's going to go Wyndham, then Bojangles, then the goblins, then Double T, and then Lothariel. All right, Wyndham, you see all this going down. What do you do?
Get it,
I'm
girl.
gonna scoot up here, and I'm going to once again use Firebolt on a goblin.
Nice. Let's see it.
Oh, we got a 9.
Ooh, unfortunately it goes wide as the goblin leaps out of the way just in time. It slams into the wall behind it, leaving a burned scorch mark right over here. And now let's move to... Matt?
I know, I act a lot. I'm sorry. 12 doesn't hit.
Oh no.
16 hit.
16 does hit.
9. 10 damage.
Wow, that's very shocking. Okay, your bullet slams out of its chamber and hits this goblin. It seems to hit it square in the shoulder, blowing off its left arm. Incredibly, it seems to still be standing. These goblins seem a bit sturdier, which is curious.
Oh, good thing I still have a bonus action. 16.
Nice, that hits.
7 more damage.
Oh yeah, that's definitely enough to kill him. Yeah, you shoot that second shot as it looks up with you, blood and anger in its face. It pops like a balloon. However, we're still in combat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's more of these fuckers waiting to ambush us.
And right as you say that, they seem to come out of the darkness. Their bows are drawn. They had immediate actions or readied actions to fire upon you as well. And so, they unleash their volley. Let's do some attacks. First are the readied attacks. 1, 2... Oh, that's a natural 20! Oh boy. Oh my god, that's 2 natural 20s. Whoa. Okay. It's a great day. So, the first natural 20 is going to Bojangles. The second natural 20 is going to Wyndham. Let's do some damage. That's going to be a d6 plus 2 for each. Oh, and then times 2 because it's natural 20s. So that's 7 times 2. 14 damage to you, Bojangles. Ooh, same damage to Emily. That's 14 damage to you, Wyndham.
Oof.
How you guys doing?
Fine. Goblin ain't shit.
Alright.
I'm glad to hear that. So, the 6 plus 4, that 10 is going to miss anybody. So that's good news. The 16 is aimed towards Lothariel in the back. Does that hit you?
Yes, it hits.
Darn. Okay. Well, let's do that 1d6 plus 2. Okay, you're looking at 6 damage as one of these short bow arrows flies and hits you square in the shoulder. And then last but not least, Double T, does a 15 hit you?
No.
It does not. Excellent. Alright, that was their immediate action. Now, since it's their turn, they're unleashing another volley of short bows. Here we go. that's a natural 1! Oh boy, that is going to be really rough for one of those goblins. Okay, +4. Excellent. Wyndham, does that hit you? Total of 19.
Sorry, yeah, that does it.
All right, here we go. So we're going to take 1d6 plus 2 again. You got 5 damage coming your way, Wyndham. Alrighty. And then 11 plus 4, that's 15 to hit you. Lyria, does a 15 hit?
No.
Excellent. All right. Barely misses. Well done. Now, the one that got a 6, that obviously is going to miss. It's clangs off of Double T's metal armor missing entirely. And the last one that hits is a 16 plus 4. Bojangles, does a total of 20 hit your AC?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we're taking 1d6 plus 2. Oh my gosh, max damage! Okay, you're taking 8 damage as that attack slams into you. And because one of them got a natural 1, this guy right here fires off his volley of short bow, and it actually hits this goblin right here. So now he needs to roll damage to see if he accidentally killed his friend. Ooh, 6 damage. You see that short bow slam into his back, piercing through his abdomen. He's not down, but he's deeply hurt. It's at that point that they use their movements, and they seem to scatter. Oh my. Off they go.
Yep. So they just dipped.
They did. Now you all saw them run back down in one of these, well, actually several of these little areas that seem to keep going down here. After that, you lost sight of them. Caves are a terrible place for goblins. What do you do?
I move up to like right here, and then we'll save an immediate action to attack.
Nice, nice, very good. All right, you've got your immediate action ready to go. Lyria, what do you do?
I would like to ready sleep for when they pop up again.
Excellent call. All right, you ready a sleep spell, a perfectly powerful spell against goblins. All right, you've got your immediate actions ready to go. Now it comes to Wyndham's turn again. Wyndham, what happens?
I am going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, you cast Healing Word on yourself as you channel the vibrant, verdant green energy, and it begins coursing over your body, stitching close the wounds caused by those short bows. Go ahead and roll your healing.
Sorry, it's taking a second.
No problem. Dang! That's a lot of healing. You heal yourself 8
Nice.
HP. Well done. And then Bojangles, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'll go right up here.
Oh,
and
no.
ready to shoot somebody.
Okay, the second you walk into this space right here, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, 16. You start to walk there, and you feel the ground beneath you start to crumble. You leap backward instinctually, and sure enough, you manage not to fall into what is another pitfall trap.
Man, they are all over the place.
Yeah, these goblins know the way in and the way out, and they certainly don't like intruders. Luckily, you avoided that entirely. Well done.
Okay, well, I'm ready to immediate action to attack.
Excellent. All right, and with that, it's the goblin's turn. There's an eerie silence. And now it's Double T's turn.
We'll step just a little bit closer and get more in there.
All right,
And
you step more inside. You can tell that it's a gross goblin den. What's curious is it seems to be not the place where they're, dicing up food and stuff like that. It seems to be more of a place where the bones and that kind of stuff is stored, which is interesting, but not particularly of note right now. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Lyria, it's now your turn. What do you do?
I'm still gonna hold my sleep spell.
Okay, you hold your sleep spell, and now we get to Wyndham. It's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna also ready a sleep spell, just in case.
Ooh, wow, you guys are not messing around. Okay, well, you both prepare your sleep spell. Yeah, you look at each other, nod knowingly, and look towards where you hope the goblins will come from. And now, Bojangles, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna move over here.
Alright, you move over there, making sure to take some careful cover as you can. Does reveal a little bit more of the map to you. That's what you're able to see. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, with that, it's the goblin's turn again. From off in the distance, you feel like you can hear strange noises. Perhaps clicking? Chittering? It sounds like something unlocking? And now, Double T, it's your turn. What do you do?
Alright, we're gonna go hunt these things.
Fair enough. Yeah, alright. You decide enough is enough.
Yep,
It's
we're
time
gonna go
to
to-
fight.
This way.
Alright.
A little bit.
You
that
make your
way.
way that way, and you're able to see a little bit more. As you look, you can tell it seems this is a dead end.
Oh.
But you've still got your movement, or some of it at least.
I can go to right there.
Alright, you go to right there and you're able to see a little bit more.
I yell out this way.
Okay, you yell out this way! People are ready. And now, Lyria, what do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and move closer to Double T, and I still have my sleep spell ready for when I see them.
Nice, excellent. Yeah, you guys are prepared with your magic and weapons drawn. You make your way a little closer. Wyndham, what do you do?
I'm gonna move a little closer, keeping my sleep spell ready.
Nice, yeah, you move a little closer. You guys are ready to go. All right, and Bojangles, what do you do?
I'll just go down here.
All right, excellent. You make your way down there, and you're able to see a bit more. So, you're able to see... Oh, whoops. You're able to see this area to what is now your left. It's curious, but over here, it appears that the goblins have done some sort of makeshift boarding up over this tunnel. And, yeah, that's peculiar, but even beyond it, you're able to see what appear to be spores wafting their way in to this area. It's not much that you would be concerned about, certainly, and they seem, whatever they are on the other side of there, to be effectively contained, so it's not really a problem. Excellent. What do you do?
That's my turn.
Alright, so 5, 10. Okay, so you're standing there, and then all of a sudden, it's as though the very air in front of you starts wiggling and moving towards you. Your eyes have to focus and try and understand what you're seeing. And by the time you do, it's a bit late. It seems to be this massive cube of sorts that is moving directly towards you, and in fact, into your space. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as this gelatinous cube oozes its way towards you into your space.
The second I see it, can I let out a reactive shot?
Sure.
Does a 26 hit it?
26 definitely hits.
Well, it takes 9 damage.
9 damage. Excellent. Okay, we've got 9 damage down. Well done. You see
Thank
your
you.
bullet pierce into this thing, and it ripples through only about halfway. You can tell that 9 damage was not a lot to this thing. Excellent. And with that, you try your best to make a dexterity saving throw. It looks like, amazingly, you seem to dodge out of the way. You have a choice of being pushed 5 feet, or basically moving 5 feet away from it instead of getting engulfed. Which way do you go? All right, and once you're there, you're then targeted by a volley from these goblins.
All right.
Ooh, goddamn. Okay, so my guess is that a 7 misses you, and my guess is that a 15 misses you. Alright, the only ones that might hit are a 23 and a 21.
Well, like I said, we're looking for an 18.
Gotcha. Alright, so in that case, only 2 hit. You're looking at a total of 5 plus 3 damage. So a total of 8 damage. It's not much, as you nimbly dodge out of the way of this gelatinous cube, avoiding being devoured or engulfed by it. Suddenly this barrage of arrows, you do manage to dodge most of them, but a few nick you. Excellent. Alright, so then that is the monsters. Now we are back to Double T. What do you do?
We go to right here.
Excellent.
What do we see?
Once you're there, yeah, a bunch of things start getting revealed. The first thing you notice is that to your left, it appears that there's another one of these boarded up areas, but the smell of those spores is so strong, it is penetrating your nostrils. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
We're looking at an 18.
Excellent. Okay, you successfully shake it off. This is no time to lose your head. You're unaffected. What do you do?
Okay, so I just yell, continue onward.
Okay, excellent. You run past the gelatinous cube, hoping not to be touched by it, and you shake off the spores. You see over to your right, there does seem to have been some sort of door that was here. A nice door at one point. It was clearly made of stone. That must have been the clacking and clanging that you heard earlier. But you're not able to see inside.
We're going to use our action to do another movement.
Ooh, alright.
Alright, what do we see?
Alright, so as you look inside there, what you notice first and foremost is that the area inside is squeaky clean. And I swear I'm actually going to be able to reveal the area here in a second. There we are. Yeah, the area inside is squeaky clean. There do seem to be a number of skeletons in there, but they're just that. Nothing but bone left. Like a piranha stripped them dry. You also notice...
Yeah.
Yes, or a cube! You also notice there does seem to be, on the right-hand side of one of these, of the room itself, an opening to some sort of fetid green liquid that you notice seems to go further beyond. You're hesitant to go in there because it's obviously disgusting, but it does seem to lead somewhere else if you wanted to go there.
No, thank you. I don't want to get my armor all dirty.
Right!
So, 10. So we'll just be going down that way.
Excellent. Okay, so with that, you are able to see that this hallway essentially seems to lead to some sort of door. Now, it may have at one point been a door. It seems that now it's basically a round stone that is makeshiftedly blocking this passageway. It's definitely small enough for the spaces in between are definitely small enough for goblin-sized creatures to weave in and out without any sort of problem. And you're guessing that they're probably hiding behind that, seeing as how it's the only way to go.
I yell out, I think I found him!
And with that, we move to Lothariel. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the captain. It's an 11.
Ooh, with an 11, you feel your mind, the adrenaline, the fear that you have, start to relax. You feel a sort of strange smile creep over your face. It's probably out of place, but it feels nice. And At the same time, you swear you can hear in the back of your head a very low so there's that.
Which one of you was making that noise? I say in my mind, because we're all connected anyways.
None of you can hear what she's talking about.
Lyria's just being Lyria.
That's fair enough. Well done, Power Gamer. You've safely made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. Thanks for hanging out with us, and a very special thank you to our supporters on Patreon. Thank you to our Patreon founders, whose incredible generosity humbles us. Thank you to the legends, guild members, and all of the official Power Gamers whose love and support makes this channel possible. If you like what you saw, let us know by leaving a like, comment, subscription, donation, sharing the video with your friends. Check out all the links below, and we'll see you Saturday on Twitch for the next Legends of Lyria.